Hello, YouTube, and welcome. I am Dragon Samurai 300, and I am sorry for not recording videos as much as I should, but I thought tonight would be a good night to tell you guys about my first year of being a Wiccan. It's been a full year since I have started my Wiccan path. I discovered Wicca when I was doing some internet research for a story, and I wound up finding a bit more than I was expecting. And so, after doing a lot of research, I found that Wicca has everything that I've always believed in, but never knew it was actually an actual religion, practice, and lifestyle stuff, and so on. I have found that it just really fits with who I am, what I want to do with my life, and what I feel is right. And I've done well. Uh, I've met other Wiccans, and it is a very loving community. As you can see, I am wearing a Wiccan amulet with the triple goddess symbol. The triple goddess is my primary deity, in which I follow. I also worship Sekhmet, Athena, Oida, Poseidon, Odin, Cernunnos, Amaterasu, and Hecate. And every night I do my prayers, I light a few candles, and so far they've been treating me pretty well. I've even gotten a few spell candles, some gemstones. Um, I own Book of Shadows, which I have been writing in each time I conduct a spell or ritual, or even celebrate one of the Sabbats of Wicca. My very first Wiccan Sabbat that I've ever celebrated was Lanazd, which is celebrated on August 1st. I tried making seed bread, which is one of the traditions, and I liked it pretty well, but my family didn't care for it as much. I'm very lucky that my family doesn't really mind me practicing Wicca and having a Wiccan faith, even though they're atheist, and I did tell some of my other family members about it. My grandparents, well, two of my grandparents, aren't sure what to think of it because they're very Christian, and Christians don't necessarily like other religions very much at all, especially paganism, which is what Wicca is all about. Personally, I do not like Christianity at all. I've never had good experiences with Christianity. My grandparents used to force me to go to church even though I didn't want to, and that kind of enforced the dislike for Christianity for me. But anyways, I should probably stop talking about Christianity because I don't want to say anything that would probably get people hating me. But anyways, I've celebrated all of the different Sabbats now, and I've got to say it's a lot of fun. Wiccans are very caring, loving, don't really have anything they frown upon besides doing intentional harm to nature or doing bad things to innocent people, those sort of things. We Wiccans don't tolerate any wrongful actions against people who don't deserve it. Wiccans believe that people should be free to love whoever they want, do as they please, as long as they're willing to face the consequences of their actions. I'm also told that for Wiccans, there is no bad afterlife, so there is no hell in Wicca. The worst possible thing you could possibly come across in the afterlife for Wiccans is that you could be reincarnated as something like a plant or small animal. That's probably about the worst thing that could happen. But when you go to the Summerlands, which is the Wiccan afterlife, you are going to be facing the good and bad deeds you've done in your lifetime. And once that's done, you will be reincarnated as either another totally new person, a plant, or animal, depending on how much good or bad you've done in your life. The more good deeds you've done in your life, the more likely chance you'll be reborn as a new person. The more bad you've done in your life will probably land you being reincarnated as a plant or animal. And there isn't anything particularly too bad with that, because if you are reincarnated as a plant or animal, at least, you can't do anything bad then, and you will probably be more than likely to be reincarnated as a person after that, because you can't really do anything bad, morally wrong, if you're a plant or an animal. But anyways, my family has come to enjoy some of the Wiccan stuff I practice, especially the cooking. Some of the most successful Wiccan recipes that I've tried, like the honey cakes, which it made a wonderful snack, and it was easy to make. And Ostara buns, also very popular with my family. It was very delicious, and my family actually wants to make that more often, regardless if it's the right Wiccan holiday or Sabbath. It's stuff like that. I've also begun practicing fortune telling with rune stones. These are my rune stones. I keep them by my bed, so that way they resonate with my energy just fine. I actually got the amethyst rune stones, and here are some of them. I got amethyst because that's the kind of gemstone I feel resonates well with me, personally. And since I can't keep the runes, can't remember all the runes, I made a little cheat sheet. So that way, if I need to look up a particular rune, I can do that. I even have a Wiccan calendar that I use, and it comes with spells and rituals and other handy stuff that I can use to look up whatever I need. And so far, I haven't practiced a whole lot of spells or rituals like I probably should, but I do try to when I can. And the deities I follow have been pretty nice to me. They've been helping me out, and ever since I started my Wiccan journey, I have felt more alive, more connected to nature, and just more in touch with myself. I've actually felt much better about myself than I have in a long time. It's actually helped inspire me to be a better person, to strive to reach out and connect more and lose weight. Oddly enough, ever since I became a Wiccan, I've felt the need to improve upon myself. I used to weigh 244 pounds. I've currently dropped down to 225 pounds. And still working towards shedding the last little bit of excess fat that I have. I'm probably 20 to 30 pounds away from my goal. And once I get to that point, I'll see how I feel from there. And if I feel like it, I may um, do what my brother has done and try to put on muscle. And in case you haven't noticed, I also have I have my spell candles and seasonal candles up here. Um, Probably should have mentioned those earlier when I was on the candle topic, but that is what I use for my prayers and my spells that I do every so often. And no, these statues are not related to my practices. My shrine is actually over there, but I don't want to show off too much of my room. And I know that a lot of people are gonna ask, is that a satanic pentagram? And the basic answer is no, it is not. If it were satanic, the pentagram in the middle of the triple goddess symbol would be upside down, and there wouldn't be two crescent moons. It's a very big confusion a lot of people make. Uh, Pentagrams were originally for Wiccans only, and they're a symbol of peace for Wiccans. Each of the points of the star represents the different elements in which Wicca has in its practices: fire, water, earth, wind, and spirit. The center of the star represents the soul, you, as a person. The three moons represent the different aspects of the triple goddess: maiden, mother, and crone. I know that the triple goddess is supposedly a very feminist sort of goddess, like represents feminism and so that sort of thing. But to me, I just feel that the triple goddess is more than that. She is essentially like the creator of our world, the balance in nature, basically kind of like an alternative Mother Nature, but on a higher tier in the cosmological divine thingy. Um, and I just feel more connected to her than I do most other deities. But I still love and adore the other gods and goddesses that I listed off earlier that I follow. Um, and if you want to know which Wiccan path specifically that I follow the electoral path because I enjoy being able to make my own choices, like nitpick different like options and stuff from each of the different all the other Wiccan paths, and mix and match based on what feels right, what I find interesting, and just resonates with me better. And I am probably gonna be doing more Wiccan stuff in the near future. Much more so once I get my new house built. I'm planning to have my own house built soon, probably within the next few years. Uh, Once things settle down with my family, and then I can get let loose and uh, do as crazy rituals as I want, and probably gonna start doing a Wiccan themed business that involves a lot of creative activity, some woodworking, maybe some baking, and see how things go. Uh, and I think that I will really enjoy my life as a Wiccan. I don't care what people say about me. I don't care if uh, people give me a hard time about it. Nothing's going to change the fact that I'm a Wiccan, and I'll stay that way for the rest of my life. And if Christians have a problem with it, they can suck it. I don't care what they say or do. I am not changing religions just because they don't like my choices. Uh, I am not gonna convert to any other religion, and I prefer to be loving towards all people, not just a specific group. Uh, I don't like the idea of people being so judgmental. Wiccans, to me at least, are people who accept everybody for who they are, not and not base any morals or choices based on all kinds of messed up crap that is just wrong. Wiccans are free, loving people and deserve more respect. Thank you. And have a wonderful, wonderful day or night, depending on where you're at. Blessed be.